Alright, round two. This hand's really slow, does not have a lot of land. Man, look at all these 6 drops. He mulliganed, I'm on the draw. 17 land and a talisman, but I would need to draw 3 land before this hand is any good. I think I'm just going to take my chances with a different hand. It's close because I'm greedy, but yeah, this hand's much better. I mean, this hand's better. Anything we draw that isn't white is live, and if we draw plains, then even better. He went to 5. We will not go all that far. So it's going to be a little bit of a cripple fight here. Hopefully he doesn't have like Vault Scourge. Okay, black. Black means like Grim Affliction and the... Yeah, there we go. Grim Affliction and the Geth's Verdict and the Parasitic Implant are all common. So black decks usually are very heavy on the removal. This guy probably has an okay hand, but just not a lot of land. We're going to just play out some stuff here. If he doesn't play a land here, I'm just going to get the Sickle Slicer down while we can. Getting to start a clock on him is better than well, if I play the Pristine Talisman. I get to play Vault Scourge, but I think Sickle Slicer is still better. It's 2 points instead of 1. If he goes land, Geth's Verdict here, then it's better to have Sickle Slicer out there than the Scourge as well. And he's really not having a great game, because he has not drawn a land in several goes of it. Beat down. Also, just in case you were wondering, I have not watched any replays. I have no idea what his deck is. I just know that it has a swamp. Alright, so hopefully our 3-power brigade gets there. If he plays Swamp Edict, I'm going to sacrifice the Germ token and then hook up my Vault Scourge with the Sickle Slicer. Mycosynth Wellspring seems like a good play given your dire straits mana-wise. Okay, his hand has a mountain in it. The question is whether I want to play the Survivors as a 4/6 for value, and the answer is yes. I mean, I get that that's not the ideal use of the card. The ideal use of the card is buying back Batterskull, but I don't think he's going to have anything that can... First of all, I don't have Batterskull, and second of all, I don't think he'd have anything that can kill it anyways without dying to the 4/6 on the table. So probably his hand is very good, and so I think just a vanilla 4/6 is fine. It's unlikely he'll be able to play something that can kill a 4/6 for another couple of turns. So let's just get in there and get him. Plus, again, you always have to consider that... Oh, well, I was wrong. You always have to consider that the opponent might have Phyrexian cards, and so the more damage you can do, the better off you are. You can shut off. You can limit their options. Like with this guy, he's gonna have to pay life to use its ability. So the more damage we deal to him, even though we're losing card advantage by not returning an equipment, the more damage we deal to him, the more we punish him for playing that ability. See, this is where a Maul Splicer or one of the huge guys we mulliganed away would be a fantastic draw. But until then, we'll just try to get him with the 4/6. I need to remember to tap my talisman. In fact, I'm going to do it the next time I get priority because... yeah, hate forgetting. Hovermere is pretty good against us because we have a 1/1 lifelink. It's kind of like, I don't know. Ooh, Leeching Bite, that's a blowout. So I get to beat down. Let's see if he taps my guy. If he doesn't, intending to go 2/2. Oh man, this is gonna be the sickest thing ever if it works. I think he's gonna block the 1-3 here and the 1-1 there. Oh man, this is insane. Please let this work out like I'm seeing it. Yeah. First target gets +1/+1. That's this. Sorry about your board, bro. Man, what a beating. I hope he doesn't edict me here, because then I have to actually think. Oh, he edicts me. Okay. So this actually is not that hard of a decision. I would much rather kill a Soul Eater than a Hovermere. So still, that's a pretty big game. And he's already at 6, which will limit his use of any Phyrexian cards. I wonder if it would have been better to let him have the Soul Eater and then equip the Flyer with the Slicer. I don't know. He could still come back if he has like a, something to kill this. I really only have a 2/2. And I've got absolutely nothing in my hand, so well, springing it up. Man, that was a great showcase for Leeching Bite, though. If he had not had the trick, he would have been absolutely dosed. Nice 0-3 to block my Sickle Slicer. It's pretty good. Mutagenic Growth. So I guess here I just beat down and kill him when he doesn't block the 4/6. Do I kill the Kilnwalker here? Don't think I do. If I kill the Kilnwalker, he's still at 6. This guy's done some work. 4/6 or 6 is not bad. Pith Driller. So I guess he shrinks this guy and then chumps it with the Pith Driller. That's pretty good. Tap my Talisman, which I keep forgetting to do. So I can equip the Survivors. Then I'm basically trading my Germ token for... Oh, or I could just wreck him. I Glissus Scorn the Driller and then beat with both. And then Mutagenic Growth kills him if he... Mutagenic Growth kills him if he doesn't block the Survivors. I did click that, right? Okay. Don't want to get motoed because I'm laggy. Yeah, that's gonna cost you. Not that he could do anything about it, but... Okay, so his deck had some good stuff. The typical array of black removal, like like we're used to. Pith Driller, obviously a good one. Hovermere, obviously a good one. Binding Soul Eater. A lot of those decks aren't good against like Slash Panther. The Maul Splicer is going to be good against the deck with Edicts. I really don't think I want to change anything. Didn't really see anything where I'd side in Gut Shot for like a probe. I'm actually just going to stick with what I have. I don't see any reason to change, so...